Welcome to Mindset of an Entrepreneur. I'm your host, Toyin Umesiri, author of Mindset of an Entrepreneur, Strategies, Skills, and Mindset for Achieving Business Growth and Success. On previous episode, I talked about increasing your value. Today, I want to talk to you about communicating value. This is one of the most difficult tasks that an entrepreneur has, how to communicate value. So when you understand the world of marketing, advertisement, content messaging, content marketing, on and on and on. All we're really trying to do is to communicate that we've created something of value, to offer it, to present it, and to make sure that it's magnetic, that we can find and attract people who value our creation enough to reward us for doing that work. And I wish it were easy. I wish it was easy to communicate value. This is where psychology comes in. This is where mindset understanding comes in. This is where the value proposition assignment comes in, is that value not just through the creator's eyes, but value through the consumer's eyes. You want to step into the world of your potential clients and customers. You want to understand, right, what they consider as value. You want to understand what their pain points are. You want to really grasp and understand their aspirations, their struggles, their desires, because your understanding of where they are will help you communicate effectively to them, because your value needs to be supporting their needs. Your value needs to be helping them get closer to whatever it is they're trying to achieve. And this is the mistake many times people make, and you can see it as well. People are pitching their products and services. They're pitching their features. We've built this amazing widget. It's so amazing. It's so fantastic. Well, guess what? Fantastic to you, the creator. But is it fantastic? Is it valuable through the eyes of the people that will pay you to acquire it? It must be desirable to be acquired. I always say passion sells, desire buys. Passion, our passion, leads us to create value. We invest our time, energy, and resources to create something of significant value to us first, right? But the assignment of communicating value has to be through the lens of the people who would want, right? They have to want it enough to desire it, to acquire it, to pay. And there are 3 stages of the buying process. We first buy with emotion, interest. So the first journey is, am I interested? Right? Am I interested in what you're presenting to me? So you want to communicate in such a way to generate interest. So always start with interest. Make it interesting, make it desirable. The second stage of the buying decision is really the logical side of the potential client and customer. Okay, it's of interest. I have a level of desire. And then the brain kicks in. Do you really need it? You may want it, emotion is involved. The mind then says, reasoning comes in. Do you really want to acquire? Are you ready to invest yourself in acquiring it? And then the third stage of buying process is the money, taking the action towards it. So you find out that many people may desire, they may conclude that they want, but there's also a gap of the action, the call to action, as we usually say in communications, right? So factor these 3 things whenever you're communicating value. Make it something of interest, make it desirable, make sure that you put enough reasoning. For those who go into the reasoning mode, I want it, I desire it, but is this the right time? Do I want to buy it with money, right? That's when you find a lot of times people desire something, but they would rather take it if it's free, because there's another energy of action, of actually going to get their card, going to your website. That involves a lot of action, right? So buying action, right? The final action of people deciding that they're going to invest financially to buy your product and service is it has to be a strong desire. It has to be supported with strong logic, and then they take action. So whenever you're writing your message, your marketing message, or your content strategy, I want you to think about those three things as you strive to communicate value. Communicate value from an emotional standpoint, from a logical standpoint, and then your call to action needs to be something that it's easy for them to step forward and participate in. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you next week. Bye for now.